Well, this was an interesting hunt to say the least. I'm actually filming this intro 4 to 5 days, yeah, that's right, after we had this hunt. It was myself, Drew, and Chase, and then Wade as well. And we were headed out to our blind that we built on this little pond. Had been seeing a handful of wood ducks. I'd been scouting it, seeing, I don't know, between 20 and 40 wood ducks. It'd been pretty variable. I think it just kind of depends on what the weather is in there. They seemed to like it better when it was sunnier. When it was cloudy, there weren't as many coming in. But anyway, to go into a very brief story time, we were supposed to meet up, me and Chase were supposed to meet up at his place at 4:40, hit the road right around 4:45. We had about an hour and 10 drive to the spot, and then had about 5 minutes of gates to make it through. So we wanted to get there right around 6. Shooting light was right around 6:50. Give ourselves plenty of time and not have to rush, because we typically hate to have to rush, especially me. However, that did not happen. Basically, I woke up and Chase was standing in the doorway to my bedroom, and I have like a reoccurring dream that I miss out on hunts. The night before a hunt, I'll typically have that dream that something went wrong and I missed the hunt. So I figured it was just another one of those. And I was like, this one feels really real, but one, there's no way Chase would break into my house, and two, there's no way I'm oversleeping this early in the year. So apparently I just sat up and kind of stared at Chase for like 10 to 15 seconds because I thought it was a dream. And the first thing I kind of actually remember Chase saying was, "Are you gonna get up?" And I don't know what he'd been saying before that, but basically when he said that, I was like, okay, this feels a little bit too real. So I look over at my alarm clock to my left and it says 5:32, and I go, is it really 5:32? And he goes, yeah, we gotta go. And that's basically when it just all the gears actually started turning in my head. I mean, just got up out of bed, threw on clothes, got out the door as quickly as possible. When we actually got in the car, put the maps in my phone, it said we were gonna arrive at the property at 6:45. And remember, we still had 5 minutes of gates to get through. Shooting light was 6:50 or 6:51. So we were going to be cutting it pretty close. Luckily, I do know how to drive, and I'll just put it this way. I shaved about 10 minutes off that time. We got to the property at 6:36 and we were at the pond right around 6:40. Still had to rush a little bit, but luckily that pond, you can just run around the backside and go get to the blind. So that's what we did, made it into the blind, had the camera stuff set up with about 3 minutes to go. So that's where we'll jump into this video. There's not going to be, any pre-hunt update. Pretty much just jump into it. A little bit of a disclaimer, the footage is a little bit dark in here. You will see that we probably should have built the blind facing a different direction, but that's all part of duck hunting and what it is and what we love about it. So enjoy and strap in for some nice water swats.
Kill that bird. Hey. Put another one in it. Nope. Got back up.
It flew over in the brush.
Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Ready. 3, 2, 1.
Just one? I'm not. I got loads help. Got a cripple.
Oh, right here. Kill that bird. Oh. Yeah, I got a good water swat on that one, I know.
I missed mine because I can't see them when they landed. I'm not sure if I hit mine or not. Mine might have been that other cripple. Probably.
Did it get back up?
No, it swam straight through that.
Alright. I knew I had a drake. I just saw his yellow side.
Yeah, I knew mine was for him. That's dry.
Come here. Here.
You want to see me do it again?
I got him.
No, other. Where? Shot. I don't know where that other one is.
Here.
He's dying, but
Yeah, that tree bank is as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, especially yeah.
I mean, when they were getting up off the water, I could not see them.
No shot. We'll be fine now.
Yeah. There we go. Wait. They might have seen us.
Turn back around. It might come back.
Here we go, here we go. No. You take the left, take the right one, you take the left one, Drew.
If you can get weight. He got up on land and started walking.
Ah, damn. How far is that? 35?
Yeah, definitely killable, but. Good boy, he caught that bird flying.
Really?
Yep. Awesome. Good boy. That's the.
Is that the hen?
That might be my hen from first thing.
Huh.
That is definitely the hen. If you want, somebody can go get in the kayak and go.
I want that Drake.
Yeah, that-
He started walking. He
Yeah.
might have went out.
Alright, well,
Damn, she got up and flew and he caught her.
really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I left the first drake just belly up in front of the blind.
He's about to let her go again. Come on.
No, sir, leave it.
Well, if we found a Drake, then I've gone from 0 to 2.
If I, oh, here we go. Wait. Kill him, Drew. Kill him. Yeah, I just killed a drake.
Where'd they come from?
Just a single, just pitched in. I mean, you saw how those woods were. I can't imagine them running up in them woods.
You wouldn't think, but stranger things are happening.
Oh.
3 drakes.
Yeah, there's 2 more of our drakes. We're on 3 drakes now and 1 hen with an additional 1 lost at the moment, but we'll try to find that bird. Not sure if there's going to be any more flight, but however, when I've hunted this, well, when I've been scouting this, I have been seeing a slow trickle. So, you never know, might still get something in here. And
Well, it is right around 9 o'clock right now. The action has been very slow ever since that kind of first 15-30 minutes, which wood ducks, y'all know the gist by now, that's how it goes. But we recovered 4 of the 6 birds that we shot. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I didn't wear waders this morning because I was running late, so I'm going to go back to the truck, go grab my waders, and try and find these couple birds, and then we will see. Hopefully, I feel like I should be able to recover at least 1 of them. This pond is not an area where I would expect to lose birds. Very steep sides, not a ton of cover, so I think they should have just tucked up somewhere on the shore, and if I can work it hard enough and really look, I should be able to find them. So I'd really like to not lose any birds today. That would be a little bit of a sore spot if we did. So they're going to hang out in the blind, Drew and Chase, and I'm going to go make a trek. So we will see. Stay tuned.
found 1. I'd say he's far enough now. Oh. Yeah, that's far enough. Right up here in the smartweed. How he was supposed to be. Although, I don't even think we remember seeing one of any of the birds come down here, so I do not know where that drake came from. Unless he swam all the way down here. But he was still had a lot of life in him. Good boy. Good boy, Wade. Good boy. Good man. there is our 5th bird of the day. I'm assuming that's one of the 2 that we crippled this morning. So just one more of them to find, and then I'll be pretty happy. So another pretty one there. He's got good colors in the back too. Sure, some of y'all are familiar with this pond from the blind build, but this is where we're hunting today. Just a small wooded pond. Lots of smartweed in here, lily pads, so good bit of food for these wood ducks. It's a cool little spot down in here. The only issue is that dark wood bank across from us. The birds were in here. The main flight was between 5 minutes after shooting light and 20 minutes after shooting light, so the sun wasn't up and it was pretty dark down in here. As soon as the birds hit that tree bank, they pretty much disappeared. You could see a wing beat or two, but until they touched the water, they were pretty much impossible to see. So that made for tough shooting. We pretty much had to wait till they touched the water and just water swat them. That is all she wrote for today's hunt. We're gonna go ahead and call it right around 10 o'clock. It was one of those ones that, you know, kind of wish we had done some things differently. Wish I hadn't been late in the morning, and just wish we had kind of been set up a little bit differently, but it is what it is. Our first time actually hunting this pond, so it's always going to be a learning experience, and we take away what we can from it and try and improve next time. So just wake up on time next time is going to be my personal note for me. But we ended with our 5 woodies, lost that additional hen, so dropped 6. I'll show you all the birds here and wrap it up. Here's our 5 woodies on the day. 4 drakes, 1 hen, 1 additional hen lost. Definitely could have had a few more, but that's how it goes. It was also cool to get to shoot some birds out of our blind. We put a lot of work in on that, so getting to have something to show for all that hard work was definitely pretty rewarding. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, want to let us know that we're poor sportsmen for water swatting, leave that in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't already. You guys enjoy waterfowl content. This is just the start of waterfowl season for us here in Virginia, so should be plenty more videos this season, and thanks for watching.